questions that you need to ask your agent, part 2. So, you've got your agent sitting in front of you and you're about to sign the contract. Here's another question that you need to ask them before you do. Mr. Agent, when you're creating the adverts and everything for my property, who are you bearing in mind? Who are you marketing my property to? Who are my adverts written for? Now, obvious answer, which everyone's going to come up with, is going to be, well, I'm obviously going to do targeted marketing and we're going to show your property to the right buyers and they're going to make you the highest offer. And in theory, that's fantastic. But is there anybody else who we need to bear in mind when we're creating our adverts? Yes, there is. You have a buyer who makes you the nice high offer. Where do they get that money from? Well, most people get it from a lender. So the lender has to agree that the property is worth what the buyer has offered. This is why you very often find when you have a poor advert or a poor marketing system that you might get a high offer because the property is literally sold itself, but the lender will not agree it's the same price. And this is where the advantage of having a good agent comes in. Now, you might say, oh, but a good agent's charge more money. The reality is the best agent is the one who gets you the highest price. But also the cheapest agent is the one who gets you the highest price. I will explain that in another video. So you've got the lender, and you need to bear in mind that some lenders, actually most lenders these days, do not send someone out to physically inspect the inside of your property anymore, especially if it's within a certain age. So what they do is they may do a drive-by. They'll send someone to do a drive-by, have a look at the property on the outside, make sure it's not falling down, crumbling. And then they use online information to value the rest of the property. So they're using, as the main factor, the adverts that your agent has created. So if there's 2 properties on your street, and yours is just a lot better because it's got a better kitchen, it's got newer bathroom and all this kind of stuff, unless your agent has highlighted all these factors in this advert, your mortgage company, the lender who's going to lend it to the buyer, isn't going to agree that it's worth the same money as maybe the buyer is. So therefore, you need to be very, very careful about choosing your agent. You need an agent who understands that when they are writing your advert and doing your marketing and creating videos and highlighting all the good points about your property, that they're doing it not just for the buyer's point of view, but so that the lender agrees that it's worth that money.